I got some bulbs. I was eyeing these when we went to Tractor Supply yesterday, but I'm just like, I don't want to spend the money. And then one of the employees walked by and they said it was 75% off. Plus it was Veterans Day, so we got an extra 15% off. So Nathan told me to go ahead and stock up, which I did. So I've got a lot of bulbs that I need to start planting. I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna put them yet. I like these ones. This might be a Dr. Seuss. This last week I've been collecting lots and lots of leaves. I blew all the leaves out from under the trees and made these nice pile rows, and then I went over them with the mower and I put some of them in big black trash bags. I got 12 of them in here. Now I'm gonna get them a little wet. We'll put the hose in there and kind of shake them up. And the experiment, the goal is to have these bags decomposing and making beautiful compost for the spring, but also keeping the greenhouse warm. We're gonna try it out. And the other thing I've been working on is with those leaves, building up my mounds. I'm gonna really build them up bigger. So I've got these 2 rows that I did. I need to do more. I want better soil. My soil out in this garden is not that great. But the girls were funny when I blew all the leaves into piles. I had a pretty decent pile and they were playing in it for quite a while. It was really cute. I think today's video will be quick. It's not going to be very long. I'm going to be busy. Nate's going to be working on the greenhouse still, and I'm going to be out here. I'm going to be building 3 rows. And those rows will be, so I'm going to be bringing soil in and digging it up. It's going to take me a little while. Build these sections, and then I'll be putting my beets in those rows this fall. But in the spring, this is where my squash will go. I don't get very good sunshine over here, so I'm gonna kind of have more of a potager. I'm kind of starting with the rocks over here. It doesn't look like much right now. I'm still imagineering this whole thing over here. So yeah, I'm gonna have kind of more of a potager over here. And then of course the clover will be around as well. This section, I'll have 3 4-foot wide rows. And in the spring for my squash, anything that will climb, any of the squashes that are climbing, we went out and got a bunch of cattle panels, and I'm gonna let them climb, and hopefully they'll get better airflow and they won't get sick like they did last year. I'm gonna have this section will be squash, and then my zucchini and summer squash I'm gonna kind of mix in with the peppers. I'm thinking I'm doing more mixing. Like when I'm gonna plant all my cabbage soon, I'm mixing in onions with my cabbage. I've got lots of onions I need to plant still. And I've heard that it's good to keep the pests away, to kind of mix things up. And what is growing over here? I think that's just a weed. It's kind of pretty though. Oh man, those leaves are just falling though. Anyway, I'm gonna go get to work. All right, y'all, it is the next day. This is how far I got. We measured them, and I'm gonna be doing a little bit more on the end. I need to rip up this ground cover, the black plastic here. And we measured them with the cattle panels, and they're each gonna be about 16 feet long, which is great. And I realized I really need to do 5 rows, not 3. Each one of these rows so far is taking about 12 wheelbarrow full of dirt. And this is just my structure. I'm going to be putting down some mowed up leaves and straw on top. And in a few weeks here, I'll be putting my beets out here. So today, I've got to do this. I guess, I don't know, like 27 more times. I think I need about 3 more wheelbarrow fulls on this end to, and really I'm gonna need to rip this up. So we'll see how far I get. I hope I can finish it today, but it is a little bit exhausting, physically exhausting. I've been putting this project off for a while. I should have done it before I even put the clover down, but I've been just procrastinating it. I didn't want to do it. I know what it's like. I did all the rows out here and created those by hand. So I know what it's like to move a lot of dirt. But I've got to get those beets in the ground soon, so I need to get this over with. I gotta just get it done. It did drop to 32, 31 degrees last night, and the potatoes look okay. There's one little section that got a little damaged, but I'm gonna let them keep going. It's gonna warm up. I don't think it's gonna get down that cold again. But once we do get our first real hard freeze, I'll just take them up. Let me get going. Just get it done. I'll have to show you the greenhouse later today too. It's coming along good. Nate's been working on it. You know, it's not bad shoveling. The hard part is moving that wheelbarrow. It's just, it gets so darn heavy. That beehive is just dead quiet this morning.
Really?
Yeah. Might want to take a peek at them.
That's scary. I hope we haven't lost them.
I know.
Well, it looked pretty cool last night. They might still be thawing out. I don't know. Now I have to take a peek.
Yeah. All right, I embrace the suck and I'm done. It's over. No more digging. For today anyway. And I dug myself out a little pool. This will eventually be a little pond for my ducks. We're gonna dig it out a little bit more. Right now it's kind of a kidney shape and eventually be more like a heart shape, I guess. And we'll do some landscaping and Nate will build a cute little duck house for my ducks. But that will come later. For now, I finally have all my mounds done in the garden. Come on, Sophie. I'm shutting the gate. All right. So here they are. All 5, 16 feet long. And now I'm officially done with putting all the mounds that I need in my garden. From now on, I will just be building them up with mulched up leaves during the fall, and then every time I clean out the chicken coop, that's going on top. Straw, and then in the springtime, grass clippings. And that's also a great way to keep the weeds from growing. So, these marigolds are still growing pretty. Anyway, in a little bit, Nate's gonna take us all out to eat. We're gonna get some shrimp tacos, and I'm gonna get myself a large margarita. Let's go take a look at the greenhouse, though. That's what Nathan's been working on. And here we are. So these still need the pallets on top. These ones over here are finished. It looks great. I love it. I'll clean up this mess. Some of this stuff's gonna have to go in the trash. But I have all the mulch down below. We will fill it up with some water and dampen it down and shake them up. And that should produce some heat in here. Nate, weren't you saying some people do this with their houses to keep their homes warm in the winter?
I have seen people experiment with that.
Okay.
And we're definitely experimenting with this.
Yes, this is another experiment.
There's nothing tried and true about it, but compost gets hot, winter gets cold. Let's see if we can solve some problems in here.
Yeah, keep it a little bit more warm in here. I'd like to keep the tomatoes alive, and then I also need to I need to bring in my turmeric.
I'm a little bit worried that the compost will produce steam, and then we'll have a very humid, wet environment in here, which can be
moldy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be sealed up pretty well.
Yeah,
just to keep the heat in.
Be sealed up.
Yeah, we close that off in the winter. In the summer, we leave it, of course, because we get too much heat here in Georgia.
Right. Oh yeah, it's going to be an experiment. And I saw that lattice over here, and I was like, Nate, I think we're going to have to do lattice underneath here. That will be another project, probably next fall. But
we'll see. There's still more little tricks and surprises going into this greenhouse. It's nowhere near done. There's going to be we'll say a water feature right here.
Yes, in the middle between these.
Deserves its own explanation later on when we have something to actually show you.
Right now, yeah, not much, but it's coming along. I'm excited. I think I'm gonna go get cleaned up a little bit and get ready for dinner.
I don't think I'm gonna put up much of a fight. I wanted to get a little bit further today, but sometimes you get as far as you get, and then it's dinner time.
I'm pretty pooped myself.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's go.